High school basketball season is upon us, and it's time to take a look at the Waltonville Spartans, and we're going to preview them right now with head coach Anthony Lowery. And Anthony, we're sitting here doing this interview in the weight room, and, one thing I've noticed right away looking at the guys is the weight room has played a big role in the offseason for your team, hasn't it?
Yeah, we got a lot of hungry guys. A lot of guys that have been working really hard. Ever since that final buzzer went off last year, they've been in here and honestly kind of wearing this place out already. And so it's paying dividends, and the hungrier they are, the hungrier it makes me. And so we're excited to have this facility and the guys we got right now, and we're just going to try to strike while the iron's hot.
Speaking of hungry, I know you were 28-5 last year. You set a new school record for wins. You've won back-to-back regionals, but you are hungrier for much more than that, aren't you?
Yeah, it's time to take the next step. We've been there and done that, and so these guys, they eat, sleep, and breathe basketball, and so we're looking to take that next step this year, and they knew that the first step of that was improving their bodies and their physicality and their ability to be conditioned to play 32-minute basketball game, and that's kind of where we came up short a little bit last year. So we're hoping this year that's not a problem for us, and I got a great group of leaders in there, and we're looking to take the next step. And
that's where depth comes important too, doesn't it? Really
yeah, for sure. And I had to do a better job of that. And I got 9 or 10 guys this year that we are going to play. And if that's something that we have to be able to adjust to at the beginning of the season, it's going to be a little bit different. I got a lot of guys that played 32 minutes a game last year, and you could see that down the stretch. We're trying to play, close out a team like Meridian. And a sectional, that's impossible to do when you don't have legs. And so shame on me for that, but I learned from it, and I got guys now that have developed and are ready to go, and we're going to play a lot of bodies this year.
One luxury that you have that a lot of 1A basketball programs don't have is you've got twin towers. I mean, a lot of teams would love to have one guy that size, but you've got 2 of them.
Yeah, those 2 guys are a dream too. They're 2 of my hardest workers. Gage has started for us for 4 years, and it's just an absolute coach's dream. And when you got him and Jagger back there behind you, as a defender, that's got to make you feel pretty confident in your ability to pressure the basketball. Because if you do get beat once or twice, you got those 2 guys back there protecting you. And not only that, on the glass, offensive and defensive rebounding is something that we preach pretty hard. And something that they realize, hey, instead of having 12 points, I have 22 because I got 5 offensive stickbacks, and so that's something that they're chasing. Jagger has done a great job of building his body and trying to put on some strength and some size, and he has done that. And then Gage is steady as they go, and we got some youngsters behind him too that are hopefully going to fill their shoes when they walk across the stage. So.
Watching you do drills out here, I was struck by the fact that you were actually working on a layup drill where the players were asked to shoot off of their off foot.
Yeah.
And you don't see very many teams work on that, but in a game situation, you may be pressed to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something, as fast as we like to play, there's going to be opportunities when you got a shot blocker on your hip that you need to change their timing. And so that's something we just want to add. If we don't need it, great. But if we do, it's something that I would hate for a kid to miss that because they had to use it in a game and haven't practiced it. And so that's a fundamental drill I got from Coach Izzo, actually. They run that drill every day. And all that is getting used to playing in an uncomfortable pace. Are we going to be able to do the 2-line layup thing in a game all the time? Probably not. And so we're just looking for other ways for them to be comfortable using their off hands, their off feet, just to mess up, shot blocker's timing or whatever. And so, it's just something fundamental we like to add, and the guys have really taken to it.
Another luxury you've got here at Waltonville, Anthony, is the fact that you're not only the head coach, you're the athletic director, which means you kind of control the schedule.
Yeah.
And looking at the schedule, my goodness sakes, I don't know of any other team in Illinois that's in as many shootouts as you are in. I mean, your schedule is incredible this year.
Yeah, no, and that's a testament to the guys. I try to have great relationships with people around the area, and I think I do that, but people want us in their shootouts because of the guys in that gym right there. Not only are they talented basketball players, but they're easy to root for because they're extraordinary human beings. And so when we get invites to these prestigious shootouts, I can't say no. This is an opportunity to showcase what these guys have done for 16, 17, 18 years of their life. They've been working their tails off, and they deserve to be showcased. And so when we got this opportunity, I'm not going to shy away from a bigger opponent, somebody who, a lot of 1As might shy away from. I'm not going to do that for me because I don't care about my record. I'm here to showcase these kids and who they are as human beings, and they deserve these opportunities. And when we get those calls, I just beam with pride. And so because it has nothing to do with me. It's all about them, and that is a testament to who they are off the court as much as it is who they are on the court. And I'm really proud of that as a coach.
Yeah, and it's not just 2A teams you're playing. Like you said, you're playing some 3A teams too, and you did some of that last year, and you're adding more of it this year. And so those are going to be some big schools with big enrollments that you're going to be playing. Yeah, you may take a loss here or there, but in the big scheme of things, it could help you down the stretch as you get ready for postseason, because that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not going to be worried about, especially me, not going to worry about my wins and loss record. If I feel like it can benefit us for February and March, I'll play anybody, and I'll play them anywhere. And so, and then, selfishly for me, if I am going to look at it for one aspect for me, when I can be on the floor with a Gus Gillespie, a Lee Bennett, guys like that, I'm going to take that opportunity. When we get a chance to play in Highland, that gym alone is right. Enough of a ticket for me. And so, selfishly for me, some of those things are awesome for me, but it's all for these young men in here. They do everything I ask and beyond that, and I'm so proud of every one of them. And so that schedule is something that a lot of people give me grief about. Tell me I'm a little bit crazy, but as well as I'm an Izzo guy. You're an Izzo guy. Yeah. People say the same thing about him, and if it gets you ready for February, March, we'll take on all comers.
Yeah, well, he's playing Kentucky tomorrow night. He's not stepping away from it. He doesn't care if it gets an L or not. You got to play a good team early in the season. So.
Exactly, and it don't do us any good if we play somebody that we can just step off the bus and know that we're going to win. That's going to put us in a bad mindset. I love big atmospheres. These kids deserve it, and again, I hope those invites keep coming, because it is a testament to our guys and how hard they work, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
Let's talk about the Midland Trail Conference. It's going to be a dogfight this year, and all you got to look at for proof of that is how your team, as well as two of the other teams in the conference, are being preseason ranked. I mean, all three of you are in the top 9 in the state in Class 1A. Talking about Waltonville, Woodlawn, and Weber. And so it's going to be a dogfight in the conference this year, but at the same time, it's going to be fun too.
Oh, for sure. And that's the thing. And a lot of people are looking at those three, and it goes beyond that. Wayne City's got a great young group that is going to be a nightmare for teams as they get a little bit more experience under their belt. They're going to be tough. And Red Hill's got everybody coming back. They didn't lose a single senior, and the list goes on. There's great coaches in our conference. It's an honor to be a part of it, and all those rankings and things don't matter anything to us. But at the same time, it is nice for our conference to have some of that recognition, because I feel like in the past it's kind of been knocked, and I've been trying to tell people for years we got a great conference. We got great coaches in it, and we got great kids, and it's going to be fun every night, and once it's all said and done, we'll all be rooting for each other, I'm sure. And, it's something we're looking forward to. That's just another part of our schedule. I don't look at our schedule and see a single night where we're going to take a night off and it's going to be easy. So, and that's the way I want it. And so it's going to make our kids tougher as basketball players and as young men. And so that's the goal. And we're excited to see what the season holds.
This is the final year for the Midland Trail Conference tournament. You're sure going to have the regular season games. The conference is not going away. Right. Some people thought it was going away. It's not going away. It's just that the tournament is going to cease to exist after this year. Talk about what all of you coaches and athletic directors discussed on that.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing was it gives us an opportunity to see other opponents. There's so many of us that are in the same tournaments, the regular season tournaments throughout the year. And so if we play a regular season game and we play in our conference tournament, well, we might see each other in a couple other tournaments during the course of the season, and then turn around and maybe run into each other regional or sectional. And so, if it's no good for either team if you play the same team 4 or 5 times in a season. And so there's a lot of great mid-winners around, and that was kind of our motivation is we're looking for a great midwinter tournament that we can maybe find some uncommon opponents and be a part of that. And who knows, maybe one of us Midland Trail schools ends up picking up a midwinter and try to put one together ourselves. And so, we've gotten several invites on some of those. We're just weigh out our options and see where we're going to go next year. But I know change is always kind of difficult, but it's like I said, when last year, you know, we played Weber a couple times and 3 times, and you know, if we played them at Christopher, it'd have been another time, and so this year we're probably going to play Woodlawn twice at their place, and then you never know, regional or sectional, we're probably in the same subsectional, so we're going to see each other down the road too, and so you know, it's just. Not that you shy away from playing those opponents multiple times, but it's just more beneficial, I think, to see different styles of basketball. You know, when one of us hopefully get out of a sectional, we get to a super sectional. We've seen some of those other styles as opposed to playing the same one.
It's your favorite time of the year, isn't it?
Yes,
Basketball
Christmas.
season's here.
Yes, yeah, it's Christmas morning for me on that first day, and you know, my energy changes. I get a little goofy at school. The kids are like, "What's going on with him?"
Yeah, right.
Because it's time. I get to spend 2 hours a day after school with these guys after being with them, and man, if I could just bottle up time and keep them forever, I would. But I'm so proud of all these guys in here. I can't wait to see what they accomplish beyond here, but I wish I could keep them for about another 10, 15 years. That'd be great.
I get it. Coach, we appreciate the visit, and best of luck as the season starts, and we look forward to covering the Spartans this year.
Sounds great. Thank you very much.
You bet.